next up, the long-awaited title reveal for the third Spider-Man film is Spider-Man No Way Home.
Dang. I wanted Home Slice.
Yeah. I liked Homewrecker. That one was hilarious.
What was the other one? Phone Home or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Phone Home. That one.
MCU TikTok's like, wait a minute, is that ET? I know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, MCU TikTok doesn't even know what ET is, so let's be fair. I guess.
I mean, they do now because they Googled it after.
Of course. Yeah.
It's Phone Home.
So I want to
It's
talk
a
about
Spielberg movie, don't you know?
Spielberg was influenced by Zack Snyder, don't you know? Damn it. Anyways, yes, let's talk about the title. So I guess I'll go first and I'll give my thoughts on it. I think that it fits what they're going for. It's a very on the nose title that I think can be taken multiple ways in terms of what is going on, what it could be, what it says, the ideas behind it. And I like the sort of you obviously knew they were going to keep home in it because that's been their thing, like Spider-Man 2 admittedly had a terrible title, Far From Home. Like that is
I didn't hate the title. I don't hate any of these titles.
It's grown on me.
Like...
And I think this one's probably my second favorite one. Like, I think Homecoming's the best one out of the bunch because it's so self-explanatory and we know what it stands for. And like the Homecoming dance was such a small little factor that they just shoehorned in there to be like, it's not just because he's home at Marvel. Like, I think this one works for what they're going for. What do you feel about this one, Mitch? What's your take on it?
I mean, it's cool. I'm fine with it. It's a title. I don't get mad at a title like a lot of people seem to be. It's just like, it's a title. It's like an R rating. If the movie rests and like lives and dies on the title, then something's gone wrong somewhere. But it's just like, cool. I assume it's going to play a factor into the movie like everything else, and it's cool. I've seen worse titles. I've seen better titles.
I mean,
it's better than just going like The Amazing Spider-Man, which in fairness, actually, I quite like that. Thinking about it. At least it's not just gratuitous numbers anymore. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's
I'm not really a fan of the numbering scheme anymore. So it's like this.
Poor Iron Man's the only one in the MCU with
He's
numbers.
like, give me subtitles.
I should tell like Guardians have it, but
yeah. Oh, Tristan, what's your take on the title? What do you get from this?
Not against it. It's interesting. I like that they're going with subtitles instead of the number titles instead. If it plays like a major part in the whole story, then good. If it's like Far From Home, where it's kind of part of the story but not the essential part, I'm okay with that too. It's not the worst title. It's like, I don't know why people get mad that like the title of a movie is not like an integral part of the overall story, where like it has to play a big part of what's happening in the movie.
I wanted the title to be Spider-Man Tobey Maguire takes center stage.
It doesn't like need to be like that. It's just a title to get you somewhat interested interested in it. Like, would you really want it to be just Spider-Man 3? Would you like it like that? Spider-Man 3.
Can you imagine if they actually called them Homecoming 1, 2, and 3?
Well,
Homecoming 2, like I suppose you could have gone like senior year, freshman year. You could have done it that way, like Homecoming senior year.
Yeah.
I don't know how American schools do their stuff.
You have flunk year, summer school, basic economics and logic because you don't learn it.
That would be a good title for the second movie, Summer School.
Summer school. Peter doesn't understand the basics of. I don't know. The Tesseract.
Oh no, he does. It's just that with his Spider-Man gig, he hasn't been doing his homework.
Oh, see, I was thinking of The Amazing Spider-Man where he couldn't figure out what stops electricity, like rubber. and you have to
Yeah,
bait
that was
it or
weird.
whatever.
Yeah,
Stupid Spider-Man.
But no, a title's supposed to, give you a vague look at the overall thing, and
Yep.
I assume it does that.
Exactly.
We have a faint idea of what the movie's about, and it's like, it fits. So, cool.
I think people want on the nose title like There Will Be Carnage.
Yeah.
Oh.
That is
I
one
forget about it. It's always on here. The pair of you always bring that up, and I forget about it.
You're like, why do you have to keep mentioning Carnage and Morbius?
This is my WandaVision origin story. I tell you right now.
Mitch is gonna wake up one morning with a crappy looking wig on. There will be
The only
Carnage.
reason I remember that title is because I just looked at my screen and King of Black got delayed, so that's the only reason I remember symbiotes exist.
Well, that's our take on the title. You guys, let us know your take on it, and we'll talk more Spider-Man real soon.